welcome back to my channel. Let me say our channel because you guys are family. But if you're watching me for the first time, I go by the name of Gift Somagwabe, also known as Soma K, Young Intern Auditor of the Year 2022, and your top 200 South African Male and Guardian in Education category 2023. So yeah, and your new Senior Associate at one of the big four. So in governance, risk, and control. So what is this video about? Firstly, you guys voted, right? I did a poll and I asked what you guys would prefer, and woo, I was quite taken back by the results. So this is what you guys said. You guys want a lot of videos relating to day in my life and vlogs. You guys want to see a bit of sit downs and a little bit of lectures, sessions where we just cover certain topics. And then I didn't get any feedback in terms of guest interviews, which is something that I really want to venture into. But I think it will depend on the type of people I bring and the type of information and experience and stories they can share. But the vlog situation, guys, I tried to do a vlog on my first week. I did not go the way I planned. Got to office and it was just, seeing everyone again, having and I can't vlog that. Like I can't. It was super hard. So I'm just gonna give you a glimpse of how it went before we continue with the sit down. I'm really sorry, guys. It was a disaster. I'll do better. But enjoy what I tried to document. Anyways, just watch. Happy New Year. Compliments to the new season. That is the line I'm gonna be using today when I get into office because I haven't seen everybody. Today's a Wednesday and today's my first day back. First day as a Senior Associate 1. So my last year in training basically before I sign off. And how do I feel? I don't think I feel the difference today. Probably later on in the coming weeks or something. But yeah, guys, I'm awake. It's like 5:30 now. I've been awake since 5 and I tried going back to sleep and there's just a lot going on in my mind. Then I realized that I don't know where my access card is actually. I don't know. I haven't used that thing in weeks. So I need to look for that. But I think I remember. Oh, okay. Found it. Okay, that's one thing down. Found it. Luckily, I think I kept it in one spot. Then you just have a morning routine that I've started doing. So if you guys do follow me on social media, you'll see that I've been posting about this book quite a lot, enjoying it. It's helping me structure my life, my goals. It's just everything. Like there's a lot I can say about it. Get into a bit of worship and prayer, and just thank God for the day and everything. So yeah. Almost 5 o'clock, so I'm done for the day, my first day back, and I just got dressed for gym. So happy. So yeah, this is part of my routine during the day. After work, go to gym, come back, eat, try rest a bit, then study for CIA. Guys, finally I have guys. And you know, before I came here, I was telling my colleague that I'm coming to have coffee with you. She's like, oh, she watches all your videos.
Really?
All of, so shout out to Mapule wherever she is. She's probably gonna see this.
Hi,
But yeah,
Mapule, shout out to you.
please guys, follow her on. I'll put all her details on the bio.
Instagram, that's all I'm
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Instagram.
But yeah, no, guys, for now it's my session with her, so bye.
Hey guys.
Hi guys, I have finally set up a meeting with this girl.
It's been a minute.
I've been wanting to see you. I've been wanting to see you.
Yeah, no. So
yeah, guys, I don't even know what to say.
follow her on Instagram. Follow her YouTube channel. She's a YouTuber like myself. She's an internal auditing. And yeah, we'll continue bringing out content for you guys
100%.
that empowers you guys so that you guys can show up as your best selves.
So I've just knocked off and I'm going to the mall. This is where I usually gym, but yeah, I just want to grab a bit of stuff and pick and pay. Guys, so I'm gonna promote Planet Fitness. I just got this thing as I was leaving the mall. If you're not doing gym, please come through. But yeah, I was saying that I was doing my shopping and just getting a couple of stuff to make lunch because I'm tired of spending money on lunch at the office. So yeah, I want to work on saving a bit more money this year and focusing on a budget for other things. So yeah, that's what I did. But I'm leaving now, and guys, I'll see you on the flip side. Guys, say hi to my dog. Say hi to my dog. She's working from home with me today. Hello, Kobe. She just likes food, yo. Okay, so you saw the disaster. The disaster that I vlogged. But I'll try maybe this week, guys. But I promise I will try and do better in terms of the vlogging. I will say it will be a little bit difficult this year because even the position that I'll be in is quite, you know, hectic, being a senior on the audits. So what is this video about? I feel like I just want to reflect on the past 2 years, in the sense of, you know, being an associate 1 and then going into being an associate 2 and then now being a senior. I can't say much about being an SA1, which stands for senior associate, because I've just started literally, so I can't give much information, but I have heard from previous seniors on some of the expectations that are required from you, you know. So just to start off with being an associate 1, it was 2 years back. Time flew, and I feel like I didn't realize how quick it would go by. So the first thing I'd say is really enjoy the moment, and not even just being a first year in the workplace in training, but even when you're doing your second year, first year at varsity, your matric year, your final year at varsity, your honors year, whatever you're doing, really take the time to enjoy it. I think that's one of the key things that I want to do this year, and not just look at the sense of I need to get this done, because we all focus on that. I need to get this, I need to get this, I need to finish, I need to get a job. And then you realize that you can only go through this phase once, you know. I mean, it can happen twice and whatever, where sometimes we repeat things, but it will be your only first time experience, and make the most of it, because chances are, should you excel in that year, you're never going to go back to that same honors again. You're never going to go back to being a final year student with that degree again. You know what I mean? So I feel that that's the first thing. Definitely enjoy the moment, the challenge, the experience, whatever it is that you're doing. Another thing is always ask questions. So you need to ask questions in your honors year, associate 1, whatever it is. I feel that you just have this picture that you're a varsity student, you're smart, you should know everything. That's not true. So as an associate one, I think I could have asked a little bit more questions. I do feel that I got comfortable later on to ask the questions, but I also feel that I got the hang of things only towards this the last part of the year, the last 6 months, and that's what they usually say. Some people are quicker than others, and some people it takes a bit of time. So my confidence really started growing from like July onwards, because there were times where I was going to the mines alone with my senior not there, or I'd go to um, client meetings alone, or I would do an audit alone in a different province, drive there alone. So I had that experience as a first year. And I think for me is the next point would be, yeah, after asking questions, make sure that when the opportunity comes, grab it with both hands. So being able to say yes, but obviously looking at the capacity, you're not going to say yes when you know you have 1,000 things on your plate. But as a first year, there's nothing much really going on. You want to learn and take in as much as you can. So definitely take up the opportunities. If you're senior, for example, me, a senior associate, gives you the tasks of maybe run with your section in the meeting and I've got your back. Don't be hesitant and be like, no, I can't do this. Like, build that confidence and speak to the client, knowing that your senior is in the background, and should you get stuck, they will step in and help you so that you don't feel so lost and you sound like you're rambling and you're not getting to the point. So those are some of the things in Associate 1. And of course, the finance part, I've done a video on that. And I really want to say again, when it comes to finances, please, 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 guys, I can't stress this enough. Really seek financial advice. I know our firm has professional financial assistants or advisors who can guide you on how to work around your money. Budget every month. Know what you're spending your money on. If you are going to be staying in an apartment near office and you can't afford a car yet, don't rush for both, because it does become a little bit difficult to handle your finances if you're trying to do both. Look at the circumstances in your family. Are you a breadwinner? Are you the first to go to varsity? Do you have assistance? Maybe your family was able to pay half of your rent and you can get a car. But I would say, even if you can do both or whatever, first look into what type of audits you're going to be on. Are you going to be required a lot more at the home office, or will you be traveling around? Since COVID is over, there's a lot of traveling in terms of we are required to be at office at least 4 days a week and at the client as well. So you might be staying in a town and your client is on the other side of town. Example, maybe your office is in Randburg and your client is in Pretoria. It's quite a distance. So you don't want to just get in the first month and you're already thinking, I need to do this. And you only realize that you're only going to be working at your home office. So you'd rather get an apartment there, and you can spend the first year, maybe 6 months, just walking or Ubering. So just have a look at that. Settle in first before you look at getting all these fancy stuff and stuff, for yourself. And lastly, as an associate one, I would say, please enjoy, get to learn people, their characters, enjoy the work on its own. Just don't overthink it. Don't try and compete with other people. Compete with yourself. Whatever journey you're taking, whether it's your CIA journey as well, your growth in terms of your skills in the workplace, just be yourself. Don't try to be a photocopy of someone else. Don't try to be competitive. So those are some of the things that I could reflect on as an associate one. And yeah, associate 2. Okay, that was last year. So as an associate 2, disclaimer, I had a very rough 2 years, not in the workplace, but in a personal space. And I would say those things do quite impact your mental state and stuff. So I just want to say, whatever you go through at home, personally, whatever, just know that you have a supportive system. So never be afraid to just speak out and say, hey, I need time off because I'm going through this situation. So that's one thing that I learned, that people are very supportive and understanding. So associate two, you now step up a bit because you have 1 year experience. You kind of have an idea of some of the things that are happening with the audits and the type of clients you're on and industries, right? But you still have that support because as a senior, there's a manager that have your back. And I mean, everyone has each other's back, but now you kind of have more responsibility because it's like, I don't need to tell you everything because you know certain things. For example, if the client's delaying, you know that you need to follow up, send emails, CC your manager. You don't have to like ask a question. Should I send an email? Should I CC? Should I, there's some things that are just general. And when you have your catch ups, you expected to sort of have progression. You can't just come as a first year and just be like, oof, okay, I'm stuck. It took me this long. Be a bit more progressive, more proactive. You come a little bit more with results in a quicker manner, depending on the client. But yeah, you're not going to be like a first year that sits and feels lost. You guys, my nails, ne? But yeah. So yeah, you expect it to be a little bit more proactive. So I would say again, some of the things apply as associate two. Look at finances. I mean, you might get an increase a bit here and there for your salary, maybe a bonus, depending on the firm you work at. Still try live around your means. Don't try and increase your lifestyle because of an increase nyana. Try to be more savvy as well. If you're planning again, car, moving apartment, whatever, same strategy. I think for your training, I'd say work around building your credit score. If you're somebody that, guys, my nose is itchy as I don't know. If you're someone that wants to build their credit score, work around buying a phone, something just to start building up your score, so that maybe when you become permanent, you can look into bigger assets like property, cars, and all of that. What else would I say as an associate two? Oh, associate two, I would say now you should look into building relationships, solid relationships, and networking. So I think that's what I did in my second year. So winning the Young Intern Auditor of the Year in November in my first year really helped me to start interacting with people in the IIA, different auditors in different firms, just knowing a couple of CAEs and stuff, and then using that to learn more, ask questions, ask for mentorship. I say an associate two should look more into what do I want to do with my career? Where do I see myself? Do I see myself? You might ask questions like in-house, or do I want to be in consulting for a while with the big four? So yeah, you look into those things. You really need to build solid relationships. And I would say as an associate too, you need to embrace your mistakes a lot, because you're in a point of your career where you're like, I'm halfway through my contract. I feel like I know something, but I feel like I still don't. So you need to embrace the mistakes, the challenges that you're going to face, and just take it as it comes, But you need to be at a place where you're starting to feel a little bit comfortable with your work, a bit more confident. And it should be more of like you want to take on the responsibilities and you don't have to be asked, as first year. I mean, if a first year is going to do something like that's not expected of them, like maybe doing a report, a full-on report, or like half of the or whatever, that's quite impressive. But as an associate too, you're more of like, hey, I need exposure in this, I need skills in this. You start building yourself and figuring out what you want in your life. So yeah, I think those are some of the things that I went through as an associate. And yeah, also your career in terms of CIA, you need to be pushing that quite well, because when you're in your first year, you're sort of trying to get the hang of things in the workplace, and you're trying to understand the new environment, and you're still in that space of studying. So you can start with your CIA, but also in second year, people start studying a lot more in their second year for their CIA, because now they feel comfortable with everything around them. And then a senior associate, guys, I don't know. I'm about to go through it. But I would say that, yeah, you are a senior. You would have a first year, second year in your team, and a manager, associate director, senior manager, partner, whatever. And trust me, you like practicing to be like a supervisor, assistant manager, those type of things. So you're gonna do a lot of stuff like I know things like learning how to monitor the budget of the audit, reviewing the first year and the second year's work, knowing what's happening in the audit, making sure that things are running smoothly, and the manager's just basically getting feedback from you, what's happening, and they just jump in when it's like really hectic, like you don't even know what to say to the client, and they will assist you with that. But you do quite a lot. Sometimes you run on more than one audit, and you kind of start specializing in a certain industry, or you start sitting more on a client or one or two clients that they feel you're good at and you have good relationships with. So you're not like a first year where you're like kind of all over. You started trying to figure out yourself. I feel like when you're now a senior, you sort of have to have some sort of comfortability. You can't be all over. There must be something you kind of good at, and people know you for it. For me, I don't know if I found the answer to that yet. I have an interest in mining. I think I have an interest in mining. I think I have an interest in mining. I don't know. I think banking also. But I feel like my portfolio is quite wide because I've done quite a lot of audits. I've been in the property industry, I've been in the mining, I've been in the banking industry, like financial services. I've been in the hospital, in the healthcare industry, hospitality as well, actually. I've been in the medical aid side. I feel like I've done a lot, hey. And I think for that, it kind of gives me an idea of that, okay, you've done quite a bit. What are you interested in? I feel like mining is interesting, complicated but interesting. So I'm still trying to figure out myself and where I see myself in my career, how, so I can't really say much as a senior. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. And just let me know, guys, what you'd like me to talk about. Oh, and before I go, these are some of the things that I am doing this year. So I'm reading this book. Beautiful book. Guys, if you're following me, you will see that I don't know what to say about this book. If you follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn, you'll see I'm posting a lot about this book. So it's teaching me discipline, habits, how to this book, it's by James Clear. Please go get yourself it. It's about 400 to 500 rand, the range. Please get this book. I'll do a review on this book don't want to say much right now. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.